Hey Kipsters, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are looking at Europe and economy and the types of industry. So, what we're going to be talking about today with our types of industry are the 5 types of industry, including manufacturing, agricultural, retail, wholesale, and service. We learned about the word economy today. So economies shape the way that people live their lives. The industry that you work in often determines the type of life you have. Might be how much money, how hard you work, the way in which you work, if you work physically or you work on paper. It shapes the entire way that you live your life. Make sure that your notes, your guided notes, are filled out completely using complete sentences, and your name is written neatly at the top of your page. In an economy, there are 2 types of jobs. Jobs that make a good and jobs that provide a service. Make sure that you fill in jobs that make a good and jobs that provide a service at the top of your I&M station notes. Goods are anything that people make or grow. So a cow is something that you might sell to another person. It's a good. It's born, it's raised, and you might be able to use the milk or sell that, or you might even sell the cow if that's going to give somebody more money. Keyboards, apples, anything you make or grow is a good. Go ahead and take 30 seconds to draw a picture of a good now. The second thing we're looking at is services. Service is an experience, doing something for others. So service might be a policeman, or a chef, or a waiter, or a nurse, fireman, or even a teacher. It's when you are doing something in your work for somebody else, and you get paid to do that. You're providing a service. Go ahead and take 30 seconds. Draw a picture of what a service is now. Teammates, this is your chance to go ahead and in your notes tell me whether each thing is a good or a service. I will give you about 15 seconds. If you need more time, you can pause the video, but you're labeling whether each thing is a good or a service. Now let's check our answers. Teacher is a service, a car's a good, doctor is a service, waiter or waitress is a service, and apples are a good. Awesome job, Kipsters. Let's look at our first industry. So our first industry is the manufacturing industry. Go ahead and take 1 minute out of 0 to write down what you notice about the manufacturing industry. Everything you notice about the manufacturing industry. right, teammates, right underneath where you wrote down what you noticed about the manufacturing industry in your chart, you're going to go ahead and write down the definition. So the manufacturing industry is made of factories and creating goods with machines. So the manufacturing industry is made of factories creating goods with machines. When you're done writing that down, go ahead and write down if it is a good or of a service and why. You have about 30 more seconds to do this. Our second industry that we're looking at is agricultural industry. Take 1 minute at a zero to write down everything that you notice about the pictures of agricultural industry. Go. All right, teammates, right underneath your definition or what you noticed about agriculture industry, you're going to write down the definition. Agricultural industry creates food and other supplies from the land. So it creates food and other supplies from the land. Once you're done with that, write down, is it a good or is it a service, and why? Does the industry produce goods or is it a service, and why? We have about 15 more seconds. Our third industry that we're looking at is our retail industry. What do you notice about the pictures of a retail industry? Go ahead and write that down in your what do you notice box for retail. And right underneath it, you can go ahead and write down that retail sells goods to people or customers. So the retail industry sells the goods directly to the people or the customers. And underneath that, go ahead and write down if this is a good, if this is producing a good or a service, and why. You have about 30 more seconds. The next one we're looking at is the wholesale industry. Go ahead and take 1 minute to write down everything you notice about the wholesale, the pictures of wholesale. What do you notice? And right under what I noticed, I'm going to write down that wholesalers sell goods to other businesses. So retailers sold goods to the customer, whereas wholesalers sell goods directly to the businesses. Go ahead and write that down when you're done. And then tell me if it's selling a good or a service and why. Here's the last industry we're going to look at is the service industry. What do you notice about the pictures of the service industry? You have 30 more seconds. Once you've written down what you notice, go ahead and write down that the service industry is when someone provides a service that you pay for. So they are providing a service that you pay for. And right underneath, is it a good or a service and why? That's all for today, Kipsters. Have a great day.